My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy Haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back at it again with a Madden video for you guys. So, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Your support always means a lot. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight to this video. Now, this video is a little bit different. We're gonna go ahead and watch. If you guys haven't seen it, this is a video of a deeper dive into Madden 21. Now, I will start, before I start this clip real quick for you guys, I'm gonna start this video off by saying for Madden 20, they have obviously gave us the power up expansion. Now, I already told you guys my feelings on the power up expansion, but with that aside, power up expansion, we have, I don't think I'm probably gonna miss one or two of them, but we have Troy Polamalu, we have Brian Bosworth, I think his name is Brian, but Bosworth. We have Dante Hall and Larry Fitzgerald, and I believe there's a left tackle, Andrew Whitworth or something like that, But once again, I already told you guys my feelings on the power of expansion. It's a bootleg way of just trying to, add content to this game that, like I already gave my opinions on that. I don't think we're gonna get any more content. So, it is what it is. But this is not what this video is about. It's not about power expansion, because power expansion sucks. It's about what's coming up next for us. It's about what Madden 21 is bringing us for this year. Alright. Now, I will say that I am nearing the point for myself in Madden 21. I have 5 out of 10 rookie premieres done. So, for myself, I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell my main team at least. Keep my theme team just in case there are power-up expansions or they do something for the Oakland Raiders team. That way I do have content for you guys with that. But played weekend league this past weekend. I played 10 games and I was done. Alright, I just don't have fun playing this anymore. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm nearing that point, and it's, who cares? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter to me. All that matters is next year. And, it's nearing that point for all of us that this game is just dead. There's no more content. Like I've already told you guys, in my personal opinion, I do think that we are not getting any content in the month of July. If we do, it'll probably be Blockbuster, the Blockbuster promo. But, again, I don't think it's happening. All right? I think Rookie Premieres is it. So, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But Madden 21, deeper dive. Let's go ahead and check this out. Now, I'm going to be pausing it in between at certain points and times, just to kind of talk about a few things, and then we'll kind of go on from there.
Madden 21 is to deliver complete control to our players on both sides of the ball. As the rising generation of stars change the game every single week, we're changing with them, and this all starts at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush can control a modern NFL game, and we're introducing all new defensive line mechanics to make playing as a pass rusher both more responsive and more fun to play, and it all starts with control. All pass rush moves are now on the right stick and triggers, which allows you to perform the exact move you want every time. The on-field trainer will bring more player feedback to the battle as well. You'll see how many moves or attempts you have on any given play, and will get a clear feedback if the move was successful or not. The new pass rush system in Madden 21 means playing D-line isn't...
Okay. I'm going to stop right here for a second. Now, they said, right, for the D-line, right, that you can do the same move you want every time. Get the same results of the move. Here's what I will say. This is like a double-edged sword for me, but here's what I will say about this. It's good that they implemented this for next year, all right, because it adds another dynamic to the game. Because let's be real, not everybody can use her well. Not everybody can read coverages, know how to take certain stuff away, things like that. Like for me, I'm comfortable sitting in cover 3 the entire game and taking away everything middle, force you to throw deep into coverages. I don't get picks, but I digress. Anyways, this brings a whole nother dynamic to the game, to where users could now play D-line, which a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I have played my fair share of D-line users. And this is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, there might be some Madden pros that will play D-line that can probably get real glitchy with it because, like they just said, you can essentially do the same move every single time. So if you're getting glitchy with spin move, you can do it every time. Now, here's where the other problem comes into hand with that. If you can do the same move every time, are you going to be successful with it every single time? Or is the O-line going to react to that you're doing it every single time? I could understand you getting it off once, maybe twice. But after 3 times, is my O-lineman going to show that quote-unquote awareness, that stat that's in the game that seems like it does absolutely nothing? Is my O-line going to show that awareness and pick up that spin move or whatever move you keep spamming? Is that going to happen? And let's, take it a little bit step further. If that doesn't happen, is there a way, us as the offensive player, is there a way we can stop that? Because I'm telling you right now, if I have to drop back and pass, and you're sitting there on your D-line spamming spin moves, getting in every time, then I'm going to run the ball every time. Which is the same problem that we have with this Madden right now, Madden 20. So there needs to be a way to stop it. Because I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm not putting abilities on my O-line. Alright? It's just that simple. Unless we're going back to Madden 19, where everybody and their mamas get abilities. I'm not putting, if I want to get 3 abilities like I did this year, I'm not putting abilities on my O-lineman just to stop you from spamming a spin move. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. So I need to have more information on this, but it's good and it's bad. I personally think it bringing another dynamic to the game is good, that you can use your D-line and be good and still get pass rush and this and that. But number 1, there needs to be a way to stop it. Okay? And number 2, if there is a way to stop it, we as the offensive players need to know that. Whether it's a double team, maybe that could be the thing. If we double team you, then you're completely off the board. Or something of that nature, because like if you're using a D-line and you're sending 8 people, then, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't really do us any good. It doesn't do us any justice. So, and on top of that, like I said, it kind of just provokes people to just start running the ball like they've lost their minds. Anyways, back to the video.
Just for the newcomers anymore, it introduces a whole new strategy at the line of scrimmage built for all Madden players. Control on the offensive side of the ball is also getting an overhaul in Madden 21 with the skill stick ball carrier system. Like the superstars of this generation.
Now I'm going to pause it here too. I've talked about this because they already have brought this up in their first Madden 21 video that they dropped. I do not think that this was worth putting in the game, because the run game was already shown that it's been overpowered already for Madden 20. By you introducing this and harping on this, it does nothing but make me believe that the run game is going to be overpowered this year. But I'm going to go ahead, play it out, and see what they say.
We wanted to bring a new level of creativity and control to the field for our players to take advantage of. The right stick acts as your main control point between you, the defender, and the open field, and all the moves can be linked together to create exciting skill moves at any moment. There are 2 new moves that the skill stick has unlocked. The side hurdle.
Hold on, I kind of want to see something real quick, because I thought I saw maybe an ability flash.
We wanted to bring a new level of creativity and control to the field for our players to take advantage of. The right stick acts as your main control point between you, the defender, and the open field.
Yeah,
and
okay.
all
So
the moves can be linked together to
okay.
create exciting skill moves at any
So
moment. There
Cooks
are 2
flashed
new
an
moves that
X.
The skill stick is unlocked. The side hurdle, or
we'll
jurtle, and the dead leg. These are more representative of the moves we're seeing from today's top ball carriers, and they can be linked together with the traditional jukes and spins to create endless combinations. Specific animations will only be...
Okay. Now, Dalvin Cook didn't have an X factor, but his X flash, which means he has abilities on him. So he got that strand of animations done. So in that sense, it might not be as bad. But if you have abilities on your running back, you can get real glitchy. Now, I didn't see any defenders with any abilities on them, so I don't know how the response would be to, like, let's say a player with unfakeable or whatever the case, tackle supreme in our case, unfakeable. So we'll have to see and gauge that off of gameplay, hopefully, whenever that happens, like in actual gameplay. But I'll talk about that later in this video, but we're just going to stick to this right now. So I'm going to play this a little bit back because they were bringing up something new.
The side hurdle, or jurtle, and the dead leg. These are more representative of the moves we're seeing from today's top ball carriers, and they can be linked together with the traditional jukes and spins to create endless combinations. Specific animations will only be available to certain archetypes to ensure that only the best ball carriers in the league are breaking ankles on the way to the end zone. Okay. To slow down the run this year, new breakdown tackling controls will help bring the elite ball carriers to a halt, balancing out the run game on defense. There's two major changes to see here. The first being a much more authentic representation of how the defenders get into position to make the play. You'll see defenders, both user and AI controlled, break down like they would in the real world and prepare for contact. This eliminates the guided missile feeling to
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I just see? Hold on.
You'll see defenders, both user and AI controlled, break down like they would in the real world and prepare for contact.
What is this? Why is that? So, hold on. Why is this corner trying to go for a pick literally almost 5 yards away? Like, maybe 4 yards, but it's like 4 to 5 yards away. Why is he trying to go for a pick when the ball's clearly thrown completely out of his way? Like, he's not gonna make that play. Bro. See, this one. Alright, hey. And check this out too. It's, as you guys can see at the bottom of the screen, this is an inaccurate bullet pass. Inaccurate bullet pass, but like, number one, it looked accurate to me, and the defender is completely out of the play, this corner.
Contact.
I don't know, man.
Presentation of how the defenders get into position to make the play.
I don't know, man.
Defenders, both user and AI controlled, break down like they would in the real world and prepare for contact. This eliminates the guided missile feeling to some tackling, as well as the more jarring tackle moments we may have seen previously. Well-timed breakdown tackles will give defenders better control and a much higher chance of successfully tackling the oncoming player, giving up less broken tackles. Like any play, timing is key, and a mismatched tackle can still let the runner slip by. Outside of all the new control players will have in Madden 21, some of the biggest updates we'll see is in the overall authenticity and presentation of each game, eliminating immersion breakers, making gameplay more authentic and realistic. You'll see players keeping their momentum as they run out of bounds, reaching for extra effort first downs, and diving for end zone pylons, making those key moments even more authentic. This also extends to the quarterback position, as all new physics-based animations will create more authentic moments when throwing under pressure and when being hit. These are contextual moments where the positioning of the defender, the QB's arm angle, and the target of the pass will all contribute to the outcome of the throw.
Okay. So, this is interesting. Now, from what I'm seeing, from that at least, I don't care about the authenticity. I don't care how authentic the game is. I don't care about the momentum going out of bounds. It means nothing. Gameplay. Now, as far as the quarterback throwing, this is interesting because I'm curious to find out. Now, the reaching for the pylon, it's realistic, but again, it just adds another depth to why you should always just run the ball instead of passing it. But anyways, throwing the ball. Now, I saw a few times, specifically, if I can get back to this pick that was thrown.
These are contextual moments where the positioning of the defender, the QB's arm angle, and the target of the
It's like
pass.
Aaron Rodgers still getting the ball off quick. Now, for this, if I'm looking at this right, this is man coverage. All right. Now, even though we're talking about the quarterback's arm and stuff like that, let's talk about this for a second. So, man coverage is obviously a blitz coming, right? So, I see corner blitz, and seems like for the most part, everything is somewhat picked up. Hold on. I'm going to play it back just a little bit more.
Authentic moments when throwing under pressure and when being hit. These are contextual moments where the positioning of the defender, the QB's arm angle, and the target.
All right. So, from what I'm seeing, man coverage, blitz is coming off the edge. So, see a double team here. All right. Running back should pick up that blitzer coming off the edge. All right. That's what I'm thinking should happen. If the AI is smart, all right, this might be number 36, I think, coming off this right side. I think number 78 should be blocking, but he should release, let the other guy that's inside of him pick up that block. Number 78 takes his dude rushing off the edge. If I'm not mistaken. All right, so it seems like for the most part everything's picked up. 78 did exactly what he should have did. All right, he let him go. The other guy on the inside of him picked him up. 78's picking up the edge rusher on that side. But as it is, I don't see this. Let me see.
All
right, so he tries to roll out. All right, so he had a pretty good pocket, but eventually it broke down. Somebody got free. So this is good for the passing, at least. If you got an O-line that can hold up, that's got good pass blocking stats, you should be all right. But for the most part, it seemed like everything, the blitz and everything, all that got picked up regardless. All right, so we're going to get to this throw animation.
All
right, so he tries to throw on the run. Under pressure, he got inaccurate bullet pass. He got hit while he was throwing, and the ball got, I guess, put up more in the air. That's more realistic. That should happen. Okay? So I am happy about that because he did have an absolute dot. There is separation. You know, if you pass the lead to the right, you should have that dot. You know what I'm saying? But because he was under pressure, it went completely different.
In the moments after the play stopped, we've overhauled the player avoidance system, making all players on the field more aware of each other and their surroundings, giving a much-needed facelift to the actions between the downs. At the same time, when the play is stopped, who doesn't love a good celebration to rub a great play into your opponent's face? We've opened up plenty of new opportunities for user-controlled celebration and reactions throughout every game, giving you total control over how your players react after more game-changing plays. Welcome to Madden 21. Get ready to go all out.
Okay. Now,
starting on August.
Okay. Here's my 2 cents on that. All right. And here's what I would say. I don't care about the celebrations and all that crap. I care about the gameplay. As it is, gameplay-wise, I will have to see more. Like, I know EA brings in, like, Madden pros, YouTubers, like, the big-name YouTubers. I'm sure people like CC and Xerxes will be at these events or whatever to play the game and see how it plays. I'll have to see one of those to be convinced of certain things. But here's how I see it, right? I see this being a very run-heavy Madden again. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Adding another element like D-line rushing, being able to use your D-lineman is great. But you take that element completely out if you just run the ball. And with the run stick and everything like that, you should be able to, I think you'll be able to fake out a lot of people. All right, essentially. Now, they did specify and talk about the whole breakdown and stuff for open field breakdown, so you can make open field tackles and stuff like that to kind of counter it. But all that is timing based. Understand? You need to user that. All right, and if you're playing somebody with a good run stick, I'm not talking about with the right stick. I'm talking about with the left stick. If you can, I can probably L stick you pretty good. I don't need to use juke moves and stuff like that, especially if you're usury. Now, you can't L-stick the computer unless you got, like, human joystick, which isn't going to be in Madden 21 for quite some time. But, you know what I'm saying? I can L-stick the hell out of somebody if they're usury. So that whole breaking down and stuff ain't going to really... I can stop and go you and I'll be off and running. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't really help too much. Now, on the other side too, the whole passing thing, when you try to throw a ball and it gets tipped up. Realistic, yes. Should that be happening? Of course it should. But, again, if that's going to happen, if you're just going to keep sending blitzes and stuff, trying to get those animations, then I'll just run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Out of 10 being like this is the Madden. Like, this is the Madden that's going to turn it around. 1 being EA has no idea what they're doing. I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5 because they're implementing stuff that's good for the game. They're implementing a new dynamic as far as the D-line rushing. But at the end of the day, I'm just not seeing a reason to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing a reason that passing should be valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. EA has to look at it as 2 of your major Madden tournaments have been won by people who do not use quarterbacks. The last one that was won, the guy had a punter at quarterback. The one Voltrax won, he passed for negative yards and won the championship. Implementing run stick in this game is not gonna help you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it a 5. And I have to see gameplay. And here's the thing. Whenever the time comes that EA starts inviting these guys out to come play the game and stuff, whenever they drop the videos for this, whenever they're done playing the game and stuff, whenever they drop these videos, I want authentic videos, man. I want the truth. All right, I don't want, yeah, the game looks good, it looks great. If EA's cutting you a check, I don't want to hear your opinion. All right, your opinion is not valid to the Madden community. It doesn't help us. All right, because there's a lot of people in the Madden community who aren't Madden pros, who just like playing the game because it's fun. Me, I'm not no freaking Madden pro. I don't give a, I do not care about any of that other bullshit, bro. All right, because as far as I'm concerned, EA Madden has been garbage for quite some time. And yeah, I still play it, but again, it's the only Madden game out there. It's the only football game out there. So that's what I'm stuck playing with. Now, if you guys are gonna go to these events and just be like, yeah, the great game was great, I don't want to hear it. If EA's cutting your check, your opinion's not valid to me. I want to hear straight up. I want to see gameplay. I want to see how everything reacts. I want to see runs. I want to see passing. I want to see all that. I want to see everything that this game has to offer. Now I get it. It's the first release. They got patches, bugs, yada, yada. They got so much stuff they need to fix off rip. I'm not expecting anything from this game off rip. All right, it's just the way it is. People are going to break the game and stuff. I already know that. But as it is, I know for a fact that Madden probably has maybe 1 or 2 more years before they're going to run into some serious issues. All right. Now, you know what? I'm going to save that 2K shit for another video. I ain't going to really talk about that because this video is already getting too long. But you guys let me know your opinions on what you guys just saw. All right. Personally, there are certain things that I like overall. I mean, there's certain things that I like, but overall, I'm not impressed. All right. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing that changes my mind that this year's Madden is not going to be a run-heavy game. All right. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. Feel free to go ahead and check the video out yourselves. Let me know what you guys would rate the video in the comment section below. But that being said, guys, that's going to be in the video. Make sure you guys drop some laughs on that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Joker fan, your support always means a lot. To the next one, guys. Peace.